Hey everyone, I was drawn to do a sort of Capricorn theme. You'll have to forgive me, I don't have my stand, so I'm just going to zoom into each card. So let's get started. And also, if you're not seeing it, it's supposed to be like that. I'm also drawn to use this 100-acre woods tarot. It just kind of, because of like the thought, the sweet life. And that card did flip upside down. That was the bottom of the card, bottom of the deck card. So let's see. Also, it's 5 a.m. So I'm just using extra candles because I felt like it. I've been starting my mornings with that. I've just been needing it. Okay, first card is, for me, Ace of Swords, but I'm focusing on this wreath around his head. I'm focusing more on like the innocent thoughts and that opening. See how it doesn't close? And it makes me think of like allowing positive in because it's coming from top down, you know? I'm not focusing so much on the shovel. It's not about digging in. Like, it's not about getting more info or even just in general digging in. The next card is the Queen of Wands. And this reminds me of like you running to someone nurturing and kind of like, I need to talk to you. I need help. I need guidance. And, you know, you're getting it from a person and not from a book, not from like ideas per se. It's just more of like you're asking for more nurturance, you know, and you're getting it because this person gives you their full attention and they're shedding light, which is nice. Or they're shining light, I should say, not shedding. The next one, see, this goes back to that. Don't dig in, don't dig yourself in a hole or a trap or whatever. Like, this makes me think of analysis paralysis. Like, don't go down the rabbit hole, even though he's an owl. Don't go down to where you're like, oh my God, this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen. Like, oh my gosh, I just saw this. Break free of the chain. See, again, another opening. You know, break free of your negative thought chain. Ooh, that hit good. Sorry. And I'm also really sorry it's shaky. I'll do better next time, hopefully. I need to find my tripod. And I need to do this. This is not professional. This is me just being very spontaneous right now. The 10 of Pentacles, focusing on like two people co-thinking, co-inspiring, co-creating. Like even they're looking up, so it reminds me of universe, kind of looking up to see what's already there, what can we use, what's like abundant in our life that we can use versus like if you're in seeding, sowing stage, you're going to be waiting. So if you are doing that, do it also because it takes a while for things to grow. But don't rush, because if you're a rush and you've seen like the things sprout so tall and thin and you're like, ooh, that's a sign of stress. That's what it makes me think of. And also I'm seeing like a little bit of lift of the root. Oh no, that's not. That's his ear. Oh, but it made me think of that. So yeah, don't like, make sure your foundation is solid first. That's what it's making me think of. The next card is, the Justice. This reminds me more of like someone who's like lecturing just to be like, let me tell you my side of the story, you know? And the other people are like they kind of look bored to me. Like, this guy is Mr. Pessimistic, and even he is up front kind of going, what are you talking about? And then, again, the sweet life Pooh Bear just sitting there, and they're just there just to be there, but they're not engaging. And he even is like, he might be, you know, maybe one is defendant, one is prosecutor, but he's more, in my head, like he's just there to read a book. He's just kind of like, work is done, drama is done, I'm here to read a book. I'm not going to read more about work. I'm not more here to talk about the drama. None of that. Like, done. You know, leave it just leaving it on the floor, the books. This one, wow, it's kind of like turning the bend, and I hope this isn't like leading towards the winter. But it's cute because, okay, he's leading it, but he's kind of more impulsive, you know? He's not, I don't feel like it's a proper guidance to just go flying in with your thoughts, your mind, rushing. Like, he is kind of more known for, like, you know, he's always having to think hard. But even he is like slowing down, wait, look ahead, what's happening, you know, he's pausing, he's not. And these guys, this is so sweet. They're outgoing. Look at all your friends going with you, helpers, so many helpers. Look at, like, it's so cute, the little footprints. But even here, it says North Pole. So it's sort of about, like, are you going the right directions or not with your thoughts and, you know, the winter thoughts, I would say. But yet your friends are like, let's go to the North Pole. They're redirecting you or misdirecting you, whatever you want to call it. But you're going to end up in the right place because they're there. Like, they will help you figure it out somehow. Because it kind of, you know, that feeling of there. There's someone there to help, whoever it is. Or even several people, because different figure, different. Yeah, you got Kanga, you got like the rabbit, and now you've got like the whole group where they're kind of like not entertaining your nonsense, but they'll still be there for you. And then you got this card, which is, see, that is sweet. This is like, you don't have to be out there in the cold by yourself. You can come inside. You can have like afternoon tea with your friends. You can have story time with your friends. Kind of reminds me of Stranger Things, like the story he tells at the end, you know, in comforting his worrying friends, you know. Wait, is this the? Oh, not the first one, but I just realized, like, where's the owl here? Like, these guys are way more grounded and solid than the owl, and they're kind of doing the right thing. So it's definitely go this path. Like, go hang out with your friends. Go be with your loved ones. Stay warm and safe and cozy. Next card. See, emphasis on the warmth and cozy. Again, the sun, you know, you can be outdoors, but be where you're calm, where you're, you know, not like worried, not rushing. You see, it's like, this is like stopping him from falling in, is keeping him safe. The friend is there again, you know, just kind of like trust nature, trust universe. Look for maybe even a little sign of a little red bird. I love the sunflowers, but I'm focusing on that. But also sunflowers, they naturally face towards the sun. So same thing for you, you know, again with that North Pole, like, find the sun, find your North Pole. Find it with your friends, but also don't have to really find it either. Like, you don't have to go anywhere or do anything, because your mind is already so overloaded, hyperdrive. It's time for this pause. It's time for this just sort of, you know, release, think, like no thinking, sorry. This, like that yoga shavasana, but you don't have to just sit there, right? You can be out with friends. You can be out here again. You can be indoor with friends. You can be outdoor with friends. I did say out with friends, so go be out with friends. This next card, again, it just slow way down. Like, this guy, how fast can he go? And normally he's Mr. Pessimistic, but here is the heart on the cup. Fill your cup first. This guy's so cute. He's, again, that small person. but yet he's daring to adventure. And I would say dare to continue down this path, even though it might seem tumultuous right now. But like, do it with this sense of, sense of adventure, sense of people are there with me, sense of slow down to really see and experience, even as hard as it is, because you're coming from this, oh my gosh, like there's nothing, like it's dry, or it's like season of so-called dying winter. But if you look ahead, look at the, oh no, this also reminds me of a long path. I don't know if I mentioned that with this one where I said it's gonna take a while if you're seeding something new. Same here. Sorry, it's not focusing. What's happening? With the long path, I thought it was water, but it could be a road, but it's green. Like this mountain is not icy, it's green. That's where you're heading. And this guy's like looking to him, like, are we going? Because I'm going. But you also know I can't go fast. So you cool with that? And he's just like, he's just trusting him at this point because that's your friend. But also, this kind of, like, I know this is more of a scarf, but it kind of looks more like a cape. Like when you're a kid, you might play superhero. And it's like, you don't have to play superhero here. Because, again, you're not, where is this card? You're not going to fly in. You're going to go slow. You're going to walk. You're just going to be chill. You can get a piggyback ride. That's what it reminds me of. If you were done piggyback rides at home, as a kid, it may seem fast. As an adult, you realize like, it's just like maybe the size of your room. You're not going far. You're not going anywhere. You're staying within your comforts still. So this one, I'm sorry. This is like horrible. This horrible quality, but I really wanted to get this message. So I apologize. And if you don't look at this in the future, I get it. And I will improve myself at some point. And I think even that, like how I was saying, like Pooh Bear is bumbling. Like I even feel like even for me, it's been a while for me to do this, and I don't know where my tripod is. But I was just like, the urge is there, just do it. And this is, if you feel your heart drawn to it, do it. If not, don't. Like, don't go based on, again, like the owl is kind of not in these pictures anymore. So don't go like based on your fear thoughts is what I want to say. Go based on your intuitive guidance. Capricorn is like sort of that work mindset, and this is more like, no, like really be in your body, be in the like the knowing and trusting more than I need more info, I need more whatever it is. See this one, the Fool. When you're ready to start slower. Start with like your emotions ready. Like how I said earlier, he was the one to kind of go, hang on, let's look around first, And here he's been the one even here enjoying the sweet life, like look around first, kind of like enjoy. He's here actually look like he's thinking about the story. And then here is he looking at Christopher or is he looking around again? He's seeing all the good stuff. He's taking it in. And here again, he's seeing what's around, making sure you don't crash into the rocks, making sure you don't get hurt. And this water doesn't, to me, look too fast. And he's going for it. We're not seeing who else is around or not, because there could be someone in front. It could be Christopher Robin. We don't know yet. And it's okay. Because, again, look at how many people come with you, right? Like, they came. And they brought their light. Yes, now the owl is back. Now he knows. Now he's, like, planning. I'm sorry. Here. Now he's planning. Now he's got these guys listening. You see how much more attentive they are here than they are here? These guys are really like, okay, this sounds like a fun adventure. Like, where are we going? Now he's using his shovel not to dig, but to point. Like, he's pointing like, let's go here. And also it reminds me of like Game of Thrones after the ending. Like, after the winter, what did they do? They try to unite. They try to like bring all the nations together. It reminds me of that. And like now even this guy is thinking, Mr. Pessimistic's thinking, which is so cute. This whole thing is cute. And I feel like if you're in this Capricorn energy of like worrying, negative thinking, I have to do, you might not think it's as cute as I'm saying right now. And I get it because I definitely have been feeling stress. But this is like super helpful for me even to like try to think outside the box, think outside the chain to break it. So this is really cool. And last, oh no, not last card yet. Well, there's like an upside down card. No way, this one's upside down too. Oh geez, I'm shocked. The Eight of Cups. Let's look at it upright really quick. Upright, this guy is like leaving behind like all this and kind of going like, oh, it's empty, you know. And upside down, you have this person thinking, like looking, I mean, he's still looking at him like, why did he leave? And for me, this is like stay the course. And again, reminder to like look at the abundance that you do have around and not burn through things. Like don't burn through your thoughts, don't burn through your resources. Like don't rush into things. Don't let the human emotions get to you, you know? Really let like the real guidance, like Pooh Bear has been sort of the one in the background and sort of more sensible. So kind of like let that versus, not to say Christopher Robin's wasn't, you know, he's definitely looking at him, and Christopher Robin in the spread, actually he was only here once. And even then he was just kind of like reading versus fighting. So I think he's kind of learning from that, sort of like, I don't have to argue my case, I can do what I want. So that's my feeling with that. Final card. The King of Pentacles upside down. Alright, let's look it upright. Oh, don't look at that. I'm going to move that. That does not pertain to us. No. King of Pentacles is sitting there with your crown. And look, since when does he want all that honey? That doesn't even make sense. And he's like barred his door and everything. This doesn't make sense to me. It's like he's got the crown, but for what? Now you have no friends. That's my feeling because it's upside down. And because it's like, I have to be king. Like, no, you don't, you know? Again, it goes back to the owl and the so-called justice. Like you're feeling like you need justice. You're feeling like you need to do certain things, take action, maybe slander someone, or maybe not even slander, but play the victim mindset. This is none of that. So again, let me try to zoom out. And I apologize for, again, the crap quality. Can you guys see that? Now it's blurry. Yeah, definitely think Pooh Bear. Think. But really more like slow do. I don't know. That's like what I really thought about. Even for myself, I feel bad. This is very shaky and fuzzy and not slow do. I did rush into this, so that's a lesson for myself. But yet, even though I rushed into doing this without the setup, I followed my inner guidance to say, let's go down. Oh, and what's interesting, I was gonna say, let's go down this Capricorn path. It was really a Capricorn theme. But if you look at it, I'm like, I started here, I kind of came down, I kind of came back up, I kind of came back down, I kind of came back up, I kind of went back, and then I kind of went forward, you know? Like, that might be all of us, actually. That's kind of pretty cute. Don't look at that one on the top. I'm going to try to block that. That one is just, you know, I was trying to get the bottom of the deck card. We are not taking the card above that. Sorry again for everything. Hope this message helps you guys. Bye.